I have a 2.5-year-old daughter, Hannah Lee. She's a joy for me. The best thing I ever did was get her into your program. It's mostly the care and the structure and the Christian attitude. I think that's the biggest part, the morals that are taught and the Christian values. I think that's very important, especially today, and especially for young people. And I have a wife, of course, Charlene. She has MS, and with Hannah Lee coming to your program, it's easier for my wife to manage the home, and with what Hannah Lee has learned, it's easier for my wife to manage Hannah Lee. Like I say, I work here at the same facility, and I'm privy to a lot of what you do, as what most parents aren't that have their child here. And I just see the hard work and the caring that goes into what you do every day. And I know how tough it is.
My name's Becky. I have a husband named Ben, and then Gracie is 4. No, she just turned 5. And then Kai is 20 months. There's just the 4 of us. We don't have any family that lives here. My husband's from Minnesota, and I'm from Kansas City, so it's just us. And to be able to have people that, are watching your kids on a daily basis that really care about them and care about their development and want to see them grow is just huge. I mean, I would give anything in the world to be a stay-at-home mom, and to be able to have a place where they can come, it really is just an amazing thing.
My role at Messiah is I'm the lead infant toddler teacher, so I spend the days with babies and toddlers 0 to 2 years old. I like that it was a faith-based program so that I could spend the days, I wouldn't have to censor any of the things that we were talking about, that we could talk about Jesus, and we could tell them about how the world was made and different things, and share our faith without having to limit that as in a different child care setting. And I just really believe that this is where God wanted me to be. We've had children come at 6 or 7 months of age who've been in situations that were not what we would want them to be in, very limited on their abilities, language, any kind of skills, motor skills, size, everything, and then grow and take off and change from being shy and introverted and afraid of the world to being, I'm in charge, and this is what I want to do, and where can I go, and how can I get there, and here I'm going to show you how to do it. And that's exciting to see.
When they take those spiritual lessons that we've taught and they bring them into the everyday life, and it makes a difference in the way that they live. And of course, ultimately, we just want them to become valued children who know that they are loved by God, and that it ultimately helps develop their character into great adults.
My family consists of my husband and myself. We have 3 children, Mackenzie and James, who are twins, and boy-girl twins at that, and they are 3 years old, and we have a newborn named Justice, and he is 5 months. I can come home on Friday, and they don't have school for 2 days, and they're getting up in the morning and saying, Mom, we go to school. And I'm like, no, not today. We got to see Miss Tiffany. And I said, well, Miss Tiffany is home and she's not there at school today. So they are very eager. They have a zeal they're eager to go to school. They have a zeal for school. And I think Miss Tiffany makes it more inviting and more comfortable for them to go to school. So they just love being here.
We're from Springfield, Missouri. And we've been up here at Lighthouse for, I guess, since pretty much right after they opened. We have a 2.5-year-old, about to turn 3, Pierce, and Paisley, who's 4 months old. And we have loved being up here at Lighthouse. It's been great. When you're making a decision like this, where to take your children while you're at work, you want to have that peace of mind that they're being taken care of, and we definitely get that here. Everybody has been fantastic. I don't think that we would want to take them anywhere else.
Just the amount of attention that our children are given, and the structure is more, they don't come here to play. Like, that's not the main focus here. They're constantly going to church and praying, and that's into their activities every day. And I don't think normal daycares take the time to actually put prayer in the day. And just I love getting the sheets and the artwork. It's more of a school structure than it is an actual daycare facility.
We've enjoyed the parent involvement in the family education nights. It's great to meet other parents and kind of get to know everybody and you know, who your kids are going to daycare with and meet everybody. So we've been very happy. And also the community service aspect of it, to where you come up and put in volunteer hours. I think that's really great because you know, your kids like to see you up here helping out. I think that means a lot to them to be able to see that and see all the parents kind of coming together and helping everybody out.
The economy is really, it's a difficult time to be a parent and be able to afford everything your child needs, books, the proper nutrition. I mean, it's so simple to buy a package of ramen noodles, but yet to give your kid every vitamin and every aspect of nutrition that they need, it's expensive. And I think scholarships and individuals who have been there and are out of that phase and have the ability to help, that's so important to help people out who aren't there yet. You know, I'm sure when I'm done with school, I'm going to want to find a way to help Messiah Lighthouse because they've helped me so much and they've helped so many families who are in similar situations. And I just think it's really important to keep helping these families because they're going to be great. They are.
You know, a scholarship, you know, would be, you know, a great help. You know, I work 2 jobs, trying to support my family on a minimum income. So any kind of support in that way, especially financially, would really lift a burden off, I believe, me and a lot of other families who are struggling out there, especially with the economy and the way it's going and everything. I think everyone really needs a hand up.